What up,
What's up?
everybody? Welcome back to Normies After Dork, your one-stop shop for all of the internet culture you never asked for. And it is 420. Happy 420!
Woo!
Yay!
Brah, brah,
It's
brah.
the #1 stoner holiday. Blaze it up!
Do it!
But also, don't do drugs, stay in school. We don't condone that. But also, blaze it up!
Yeah, after school.
Blaze it.
Like,
Don't do drugs.
graduated.
Don't do it. We don't condone that.
Unless it's like legal. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, it's 420. It's a good time. We got some fun content for you today. You clicked on the video. You know what we're here for. We're here to watch Reefer Madness. But before we get started, do you know anything about Reefer Madness?
I know it was like propaganda for
Like 1950s.
what happened. Yeah, it was like smoke weed and a nigger will steal your bitch. You're just like, oh Jesus.
There's some wild stuff that happens in this movie. Aside from that, what's your 420? Do you have any 420 traditions, Spidey? Do you still celebrate 420?
Yeah, yeah, every day actually. It comes around twice a day. I like to I get lit. Like,
Just lit.
I will put it in. I'll get stuff for like food. Like I'll make some butter so that I can cook something and eat with it. Just an all day,
Just a
plethora of cannabis in my system.
My tradition is I like to watch Pineapple Express.
Good one.
That's my favorite weed movie.
Yeah. You know what?
I quote the shit out of that movie like every single day.
Not a weed movie, but really good for watching high. Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
Really?
Bro, oh my god,
that a
it's
try.
so good.
Do you have any memorable 420s? Like just one that was just epic, or just like, you know, you tried to do something crazy or something?
I almost want to say like my first one, right? Like it was before I actually smoked, so it was at a time when, you know, it shouldn't have been around at all. I was probably too young. I was 16, I think.
Okay.
And I went over to a friend's house, and he was like a huge stoner, and like all of my friends were stoners, and I never was. I was always just the dude who ran track and all that jazz. And we were just over there hanging out, and I was like, you know what, you guys, it's the holiday. Why not? So they had some fire shit. I think it was Northern Lights is what I remember. We smoked, and then me and the homie Kelsey, I won't say her last name, but me and homie Kelsey, I hope she remembers, we sat down and we ate an entire, I think it was a Meat Lovers like double XL pizza just to ourselves. Ordered that shit at the place. No one else had it. We just sat on the floor smashing, and it was like, that was the funnest thing. It was so cool. What about you?
I think it was one of my first few too. It was, so one of my friends, you also know him, I also won't say the name, but it was, his birthday was 420. So
Oh, nice.
And it was one of those.
I know exactly who this is.
Yeah, I know. It was one of those where it was like, you know how everybody talks about like, oh, we should just try to smoke as much weed as we can, or like do this or that. So we actually tried doing that, where like a group of us decided we're gonna buy an ounce each. Everybody's gonna have an ounce to themselves, and we're gonna try to smoke an ounce in a day. And this wasn't even good weed.
Oh my god, I think I heard about this from his girlfriend, because we hung out a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we tried this, bro, and it was an epic fill. First of all, it wasn't even good weed. This was like brick weed. This was like an ounce of brick weed that we were trying to... I bet I could do it. I couldn't do it today.
No.
But back then, if it was like better weed,
Yeah.
I feel like I could have done it.
I could get through an ounce.
But it was a struggle, bro. We were just in my friend's basement, and all of us had an ounce to ourselves. That was the cool part. It's like we were all grinded up. We had like a big old pile of weed each, and we were just... We sat there, had like joint rolling contests, blunt rolling contests, and we were smoking out of... I think we smoked out of every possible peripheral.
That makes sense.
And we didn't make a dent. It was just so much weed in the room.
You guys had like a half pound.
Yeah.
Technically.
And I think, like, thinking back, whoever sold it to us, that was just the whole... You know,
he
it was
got
just...
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was just a sales day. It's like, you guys should do that.
Yeah.
So-
That's a good idea.
Eventually, we just had so much weed, and my friend had a hookah, and we were like, let's just pack the hookah with weed.
Fucked up hookahs.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. The tar,
Everyone found that out the
doesn't
hard
work.
way.
Doesn't work. It doesn't work the way you would think it works.
Yeah. I've been in a room full of people that have thought it would work and had someone that said it wouldn't work, and they still did. Like, no one will listen to you, even if you've got the experience.
I mean, it's a smoke. It makes sense.
Yeah.
In theory, you know,
if I can smoke out of it, I can smoke out of it.
But basically, dude, we eventually all just passed out before we could even make a dent in the amount of weed that we had. We woke up with it was just like, okay, well, we're never doing that again. Just like, all right, you know, the fun is over. But yeah, it was epic though. It was still epic. You know, it was fun. Those are fun days where like because we woke up, he picked me up from my house, and he already had some blunts rolled up, and then we picked up another friend, and we just all had a blunt to ourselves. That was cool. It is cool. It is cool when everybody just has their own thing, but don't do drugs, stay in school.
Definitely.
And I guess the best way to enjoy this movie, I mean...
Of course.
I mean, it is 420.
Yeah, we should actually, like, XXL it. Like, it should be a big boy.
It is 420, so we'll be right back.
Yeah. You want one of these cookies, bro? Dunk it in your coffee, my dude.
Oh, I have done that, yeah. That is the way to do it.
I'm saying.
Okay, we're back. We're back, and we're going to watch Reefer Madness. This is the original, I guess, I don't know, 1950 something.
Like 38.
Back when the world was black and white, you know.
Yeah.
You know, back when they didn't invent color yet.
Yeah, people didn't see in color until the 40s.
So everybody knows that.
Formerly Tell Your Children. Should we find Tell Your Children?
I feel like I'm about to watch a episode of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, just give him that.
Louis Gasnier. Who wrote this though?
Right.
He is the real asshole. Do you think like they were like, we're cooking with this one?
Right. Editor Carl Pearson.
This is gonna change the fucking world.
Right, we're gonna do it, guys. No one will ever do this drugs again.
This is basically Truth. You know, like the group Truth.
We're going to lay down in front of the cigarette companies and shit.
Wait, we have a group called Truth and we have a group called Dare. Truth or Dare.
Did they do that on purpose?
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I like who are you? A Truth or Dare? I'm kind of a Dare person. I feel like Truth is a little pretentious.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like I used to love. Truth had better PR.
They had better commercials.
Yeah, their commercials.
But I feel like Dare is like grassroots.
Yeah, but it's like cops, and they're just like, "Don't do drugs." And it's like, but you're doing drugs.
Yeah, you're right.
Truth's just like this shit kills people. How's it still out?
That's a good argument. You are right.
You know what I mean? I got to go with Truth.
All right. Yeah. You know what? I think you flipped me. Dorothy Short as Mary.
Right.
Kenneth Craig as Bill. Lillian Miles plays Blanche. Dave O'Brien, Ralph. Thelma White, May.
Take the time at some point and see if any of those people are still actors.
I wish people still talk like that. I mean, one could make the conscious decision to talk like that, but you'd have to suffer looks. The incident and characters portrayed in this motion picture are purely fictional, and any similarities are... Oh, wow. This disclaimer's been around for a minute.
Right?
That's crazy.
Who knew?
When did this start? Like, you know, some motherfuckers sued at some point and be like, they're clearly talking about me.
Yeah, and there's like, no, we have to start saying that we're not.
This is not cool. It's the same name. It's the same guy. It's actually me. I
don't like it.
I played myself in the movie, and I don't like how I made me look. You are about to witness may startle you.
Okay,
oh, shit.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
You ready
it
for
would
this
not
part?
have been possible otherwise to sufficiently emphasize the frightful toll of the new drug menace, which is destroying the youth of America in alarmingly increasing numbers.
Marijuana
is that drug, a violent narcotic.
An unspeakable scourge. The real public enemy number one. Its first effect is sudden, violent, uncontrollable laughter.
Then come dangerous hallucinations. Space expands. Time slows down. Almost stands still.
Fixed ideas come next, conjuring up monstrous extravagances, followed by emotional disturbances, the total inability to direct thought, the loss of all power to resist physical emotions,
leading finally to acts of shocking violence, ending often in incurable insanity. In picturing its soul-destroying effects, no attempt was made to equivocate the scene and incidents while fictionized for the purposes of this story.
I feel like I'm just reading Webster's. It's just all of the words.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what... this guy, whoever wrote this is like... I'm
cooking.
I'm fucking cooking with this shit.
I give him a thesaurus. Grab the thesaurus.
Was it really spelled marijuana?
At some point, I guess so. Maybe that's how they heard it, and they were just like, this is it.
Because, like, if that's sincere, like, I'm already like, oh, so this is a comedy. Yeah. Why is it spelled with a J? Because, like, this makes more sense. Marijuana.
Marijuana.
In fact,
marijuana.
In fact, you could take the H out. Marijuana. Actually, it would be Meru. You could take the I and the H out. Marijuana.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Well, I like this spelling.
I like the J. The J gets a sexy like under dip, like it kind of dips under and comes up.
I have
sometimes.
no idea what we just read, but like it was something about something.
Yeah, I was saying the words.
Okay, let's
because
start
they were
from
going through.
marijuana addiction. Of marijuana addiction. Which, you know, I used to say like marijuana is not addictive. I've kind of come around on that. It definitely is.
Yeah,
it 100% is. It's not like a crazy like life ruining addiction.
Yeah, it's more like it doesn't
It's
have
like cigarettes.
terrible.
You know, it's like being addicted to cigarettes.
You don't have a really bad like relapse. Like you don't. If you stop smoking weed, you don't have like terrible tremors or shit. Like you're just like.
But that first week sucks though, like emotionally, because like boy, it is volatile. Like I get just. I'm just like on edge, dude. Like,
Yeah, he's like, I would just rather smoke. Like it makes the day easier.
And that's why you shouldn't do it.
Don't do drugs.
Okay,
That's
like,
not what this video is about.
It is actually.
It is. Yes, actually, that's exactly what this video is about.
If their stark reality will make you think, will make you aware that something must be done to wipe out this ghastly menace, then the picture will not have failed in its purpose.
Because of the dreadful marijuana.
Marijuana.
Maybe reaching forth next for your son or daughter, or yours,
Or
yours.
People in the theater are like,
Oh God, that was like 12 minutes of the movie already.
yeah, that was already too much.
Police wage war on narcotic ring.
Oh, the war on drugs. Yeah, I've heard
Yep.
that one before,
Yep.
buddy. Weed isn't drugs, though.
Yeah, dope.
I think weed is like weed. Because, like, if you call weed drugs, then I feel like you got to put cigarettes in that category.
Yeah, same.
You know? Like, weed
You shouldn't be
weed
able to
is
smoke
weed.
a cigarette and drive.
Weed is not drugs. Weed is weed. Oh, shit! It's in color!
Whoa.
I don't like this. Well, okay. I mean, we'll watch it in color.
Yeah.
Little remaster. Little remaster action.
did
That
that.
like threw me for a loop. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
whoa!
did. I was not expecting that.
You and all other school parent groups about the country and stamp out this frightful assassin of our youth.
Damn.
Who's dying on weed?
Because it is only through enlightenment
This
this scourge can be wiped out.
This guy looks like he's called 3 women the C word before lunch.
Oh, certainly.
Like that day.
Yeah.
Don't
and,
talk to me about like, like look at him. He just like looks like a villain. Those are sick glasses though.
Yeah, that's kind of what makes him look like the villain. I also love his suit and the tie count. You know what? Man's damn near dappered down. Like
The colors really. I'm having a hard time putting myself in that historical moment because I'm like I'm not. It feels like something you're not supposed to see. You know?
right? He's still in red, white, and blue too. Like I feel like he did this on purpose to try to be like patriotic and represent.
Oh, always.
And
He's a
kinda
politician. You got to go for that. You know, color combo.
I really like the cut of this goddamn suit.
Yeah, I do like the cut of his jib. He's
be-
got a sick jib, dude.
I might be for it. I might be against weed by the end of this.
It might be interesting and important for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the fentanyl crisis.
Yeah, it's gonna come.
Really combating the traffic, always at the risk of life by their agents.
I was waiting for something to come out about Mexicans. I feel like he doesn't like anyone of color.
Oh, of course, it's
Like,
the 50s.
We're gonna blame
You
the
see any-
borders. No, yeah,
It's all white people.
that is a bright room with the lights off. Like,
Oh well, I mean, it's the
Clearly.
50s. It could be a whites only PTO.
oh,
meeting.
probably,
You know,
or a whites only town. Who knows?
You know, the black parents are in the other room.
They're in a sundown town. This was at 8:30 p.m.
I've received a letter of vital importance from a member of the Narcotics Bureau. I'm going to read this letter to you.
Oh man, just print out copies.
All right,
Dear Dr.
let me read it on my time.
The weed marijuana is grown in every state in the Union.
Tight.
In the city of Brooklyn, New York,
Damn, they ain't even got a lot of grass in Brooklyn.
field of marijuana was found.
Damn.
Damn.
That's in Brooklyn. Somebody was just Brooklyn. Somebody was just not giving a fuck, dude. It's like, yo, there's a lot that
An actual lot
they're
of
not
weed.
building anything there. They haven't built anything there in years. You want to just fucking just
Right,
throw
yeah,
seeds.
just for the city, bro.
Just
Fuck
throw
it.
seeds, bro.
This is for
Damn.
my block. This is for the whole borough.
You know how weed just keeps progressively getting stronger?
Yeah.
I imagine 50s weed had to be like the equivalent of today's tolerance, like a Tylenol.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah, that
Like,
shit would have to be trash.
I can't imagine you would feel anything.
There's no Bob Marley smoked whack
curious,
ass
dude.
weed. Like that's kind of thoughts I've always
I
had.
wish we could have some 50s weed. Like,
Oh my god.
you know, I'm just curious.
Everyone's always like, if you could time travel, what
like,
would you
look
do?
at these plants. It's like a dinky little nug on a tiny little stem. Like this
Yeah.
doesn't look anything like today.
And that looks like it was just-
today's are like Christmas trees.
That shit just
You
grew
know?
like that though. They didn't have any like.
It still happens like that in India. It just grows everywhere.
That's sick.
For
Oh,
sure.
man. That's not how you harvest it.
We can see the quality of the weed here. It's just stems.
Yeah.
That looks like
It
just.
looks like she's grinding down
That's
a pine
the
tree.
worst weed I've ever seen.
Oh, I've seen worse.
Dude,
At
it's,
least this is still greenish yellow.
it's
Yeah,
just
kinda.
sticks.
Yeah.
No sticky, no icky.
It looks
It's
like it would go
just-
straight through your papers. Like she
Bro.
needed a blunt.
I can feel the harshness of that smoke. Like,
Oh my god,
that's gotta
yeah.
be awful.
It looks like ground tobacco.
What kind of rolling, dude? What kind of sort of rolling apparatus is this?
Yeah, what is that?
Let's see this in action. The dried leaves and berries. Berries?
What berries? Wait,
Huh?
The dried leaves and berries
What berries?
berries.
cigarettes.
That's how you know he doesn't know shit about shit.
Right.
Berries? The fuck?
Look at this.
Quickly and easily prepared for its market.
What the? Whoa! Dude!
I guess I've never really used the. Have I never used the? How do they work?
No, this is something different. This is like a tabletop. This is like a wood shop thing.
Bro.
What
yeah, run
the
that
hell?
back.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. You just put the paper in there, the weeds are already in there, and the. What?
Yeah, you gotta go back one more.
The dried leaves and berries are ground up.
Okay, so
Paper's in
the
there.
weeds in there.
Simple hand machine.
The weeds in there.
Now the weeds underneath. Yeah.
Bro, what the shit? Why
and
don't
then
they
that
make shit like.
rolls it over.
For its market.
Yo,
Why don't they make this anymore?
that's sick. They probably do. We just don't know. We gotta look up weed rollers.
The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine,
Oh.
and heroin.
Yeah, well, that's those things.
Yeah. Still comparing them to the same thing, telling you that it's harder to detect.
In the heels of shoes.
That's pretty clever.
In false heels.
Oh, nobody is hiding a joint. Okay. I was like,
Yeah, he's talking about the other drugs.
False sentence.
yo, that's cool, man. People were still getting down with it in the 50s.
Yeah, that's sick.
Dude, what the fuck?
Shit.
They have the coolest shit. I bet that's like, how we're reacting is probably how people reacted to this movie. They're like,
Yeah.
well, that is clever.
Wow.
Holy shit, we gotta get one of those. Because I'm just impressed right now.
I didn't
I'm like,
know.
I want all of those hidden things.
Yeah,
I'll start
the
working-
watch. The watch was clever.
You see me in high heels, just leave me alone. Just,
No question.
just-
I'm going to the show.
Of the Bureau of Engraving and
yo, there's just lightning on
Wow.
fire? Just all of it?
Deadly.
Those motherfuckers are high.
All right,
Dude, that's the job I'd volunteer for at the fucking.
there it was.
Like, I'll be the drug burner.
No doubt.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll pull a double today. That's fine.
Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city.
This motherfucker was the guy when he was younger in his classroom to be like, teacher, you forgot to collect the homework.
Yeah, he's like, don't we have a quiz today?
That's this kid. He's just a fucking, like, just a lame punk ass, and he just had. I bet you he lost a girl to some guy that smoked a lot of weed.
Oh, most likely. And
In
he probably
school,
didn't
and
even
he's
see
ha-
it coming. It was before he had these thick ass glasses.
And he's held a grudge since then, and now he's like on this anti-marijuana tirade. Like, at somewhere, weed hurt this guy, and
Right.
he's just like, no
She
more.
went over there. She smokes marijuana. She laughed. She got into a tizzy, and then she got violent with me.
I'm telling you, this guy is fucking lame as shit, dude.
There was an apartment near one of our high schools.
Oh, here we
It was
go.
run by a woman known as May Coleman.
Uh oh. Is she black?
You better get on the job. Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
Oh, Jack, we can get along without dragging those young kids up here.
Oh, why don't you button up your lip? You're always
Dude, the flapper era is like one of my favorite, like,
radio.
I guess, women styles.
Mm-hmm.
I love those, like, hairdos, old-timey hairdos.
She slept in this?
It was the 50s, man. Everything was fancy.
It's like a dress, yeah.
You know, unions existed. People made fair wages. You could afford shit. You might think she's rich, but this is just a middle-class family in the 50s.
Is that drugs? Motherfucker just grabbed drugs! Holy shit!
I mean, what, man? I'm in my house. You know?
What the fuck? Just grab a literal brick out of the
Whoa,
cupboards.
this must have been a risky shot for the 50s.
Right.
Like, holy shit, we're not supposed to see the inside of her thigh.
A couple of your customers, May.
Yeah, they're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm gonna blow.
Where are you going?
I gotta make some deliveries, and I'll probably drop by Joe's place and bring back a couple of the kids.
You're a drug dealer.
Lay off those kids.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Smith out here, dude. This is propaganda. I guess props to them for not making it like a black person or like a Mexican person or like somebody of color.
Right,
They're
yeah.
actually like, even your cool white neighbors might
Right.
be.
Could be.
It could be. It could be
Selling
Martha
to
and
schools.
it could be Martha and Shirley next door. It could be. So props. It's kind of like
Yeah.
I've never seen drug propaganda be like these two high class white looking people. They're dealing the drugs.
It's either that or they're like, I'm not hiring a black actor. Like, so, well, let's hope. Let's hope it was the
We'll
former.
just put them in blackface.
God.
I wish everybody was still wearing suits and shit. I hope this style kind of comes back. People are fly.
I feel like if you start doing it, you'll notice more people that do it.
Oh, by the way, Ralph, I'm sort of giving a little party Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's. I'd sure like to have you.
Okay, I'll probably drop over.
So long, Ralph.
See you later.
Guy looks like
Was you checking him out?
he looks like Jude Law.
Oh, hello, Ralph. You know my brother Jimmy, don't you?
How are you? Well, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Jack Perry. Mary, Bill.
You do?
Glad to know you. We're going over to Joe's place. Why don't you go on?
We have a date to play instead of doubles.
Oh, you can play anytime. Come on, man.
I have no idea what they're talking about. They're like
Tennis.
they're like, oh, okay.
We
I
have
was
a
like-
date to play a pair of doubles.
I'm trying to keep up with the lingo. I'm like in context, but man, it's just so crazy how language changes over time.
Yeah.
Like earlier, it was
There's-
like, listen, Mary, I'm gonna blow.
Yeah, like what? You better go smoke? What?
No, I said I'm gonna blow.
Nah, you rolled up. Got some deliveries, Max. Say what? Why was that the cadence of speech?
Because everything was suave, dude. Everything was like, you know,
Right.
I really think this would come back once we get like the middle class like up and running again. Because like, this is a time when people could afford shit. You know,
Yeah.
this is a time when your
Gas
dad,
was
your
12 cents
your
a
dad
gallon.
could work 40 hours and fucking handle a family.
Yeah.
Unions existed. Companies, after a certain amount of money, they were taxed 90% for every additional dollar.
Yeah.
And that went back to the people. This is a time of prosperity. That's why people are all fancy and shit. And I think it naturally would come back. I
mean,
think this is a sign of the times. It's just like everybody was suave. Everybody was just like, you know, I mean, there was a fuck ton of racism and a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah,
but
I was like, it was good depending on what color your
yeah,
skin
yeah, yeah. It was a good time for white people. But,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it was a good time. You know, like people could afford shit and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, we could get this back, but for everybody.
Yeah.
Without the racism.
It's possible.
Like we wouldn't have had a good time, but it would have
No.
been like, that's a nice suit though. That guy does have a
This
nice suit.
cadence of speech would have to come back. It's kind of goofy.
I love it. This is
Like,
what-
don't be late, Jimmy. Now we'd be like, don't be late.
Say, Charlie, would you like to go steady?
Right.
I'll take you to the milkshake store.
Oh shit!
Shit.
My boy in the yellow jigging.
It was a hootenanny, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not a hootenanny. It's a shindig.
Yeah, it's the shindig.
This is a shindig.
They ever getting down. He's definitely not really playing the piano. Creep. Bro,
Wait, don't you know him yet?
Jimmy got hot fingers Pirelli at the party. I've never been to a party where someone had someone actually playing a live piano, my boy. That's balling. Is that a chef in the background?
That's Hot Fingers Pirelli. This is what parties were back in the day, bro. You could have a chef. No, this is the milkshake.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's
yeah.
the milkshake spot.
It
dude.
just looks like someone's apartment.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Damn, they got Hot Fingers Pirelli at the milkshake joint.
Damn, okay.
Damn.
Any new prospects?
Maybe.
Well, they're all drug dealers. They sell to the kids. Yeah, let's get his goofy ass high so he'll sit down and shut the fuck up.
That's the bot ones right there, bro.
Yep, look.
And that's Hot Fingers Pirelli. He's a little high right now.
He's smoking right now. What's that smoke coming from his hands? Oh, never mind. He's just playing that fire. What? What's
What the fuck was that?
Hold up, is she high or possessed?
Girl, what kind of posture? Just
Yeah.
what? How do you? I feel like
Stop.
her shoulders are touching inwards.
She's jamming. She couldn't help it. It's the Holy Spirit.
Yo, when the music, when music hits, you feel no pain.
Straight up.
Oh, you don't have to do this in private, dude. But see, it's as addictive as you gotta chain smoke it because like once you can't stop. It's like Pringles.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's green smoke. Yeah, I didn't. Maybe you can't see it when you're a
I wonder if
Reefer
that.
smoker.
I wonder if that really is how they did it, or if that was a colorization choice.
That's probably colorization choice or some shit.
I could see it them actually just doing it.
It wouldn't be sick if the whole movie was in black and white, and then every time he blew smoke, it was green.
Well, I wonder if it. You know what? A good way to tell if the colorization is accurate is if they end up showing any blood. If it's actually blood, then they're making choices. Because like back in the
Gotcha.
day, they would use chocolate syrup because it showed better.
Yeah.
So like they would employ tricks like that. If any of my friends smoke weed like this, yeah, that's a problem.
That was weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop hanging out with this guy.
Yeah, he's better.
If you're going off in private and just like Gollum, like
Yeah, I'm like, bro, where's the joint I rolled? Like, and you're
What's-
in the closet with it?
there's something else in that joint.
Oh, for sure.
There's something else in that
It
joint.
was the other drugs that the dude was talking about in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, the Hot Fingers Pirelli, he's his boy, you know.
Yeah, hot fingers, all right.
Hey, kids, we're having a little party up at my girlfriend's apartment. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to. You want to come, don't you, Jimmy?
Don't you, Jimmy?
Any place with you.
Well, come on. We can all go in my car.
Damn, they just skipped out on their doubles date too. What a bunch of fucking slags. Is that them? No, this is a different couple.
It's
Okay, no, they drove off.
so like objectively as a movie, it's hard to keep track of who's who. Like the
is.
Okay, I'm gonna give some objective criticism. The pacing sucks.
It does.
It's just like what's going on. It's very skippy. It's very jumpy. It's very for a propaganda film. They just didn't try.
I think that they're trying to get to the main focus that weed's weird and bad.
They didn't try hard enough. Yeah.
Yeah, weed is weird
It's
and
hard
bad.
to keep track of what's what. There should be maybe some meanwhile.
Yeah, that would have been good.
That was sweet of you, Mother.
Gosh, hot chocolate. Thanks, Mrs. Lane.
I know you can't study on empty stomachs.
Hot chocolate to fill your stomach?
Well, Romeo and Juliet.
You know, when I study this, I kind of think of you. It is my soul that calls upon thy name.
Cringe.
How silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night.
You're trying too hard.
Like soft
No, she's into it.
music
Yeah, she loves it. This is her thing.
Just 20 years till then.
Oh yeah.
Well,
This was the time when women's career options were trad
Yeah,
wife
slim.
or,
You gotta be a mom, mother, and a dreamer.
and if you talk out of turn, we will
Right.
lobotomize you.
I will have you committed. It was a thing that they could just do.
I think the final lobotomy was like I think 70.
God, dude, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It is nuts. Like that was just a thing. The doctors were just like, "Yep, we just drill a hole. Like should fix it."
That'll do it. Sometimes
Just
things
kinda
just
pick
need
a
holes
spot.
drilled in them.
You pick the spot, I'll drill.
Just tell me where to do it. I'll go.
Time was later.
couldn't Bill come along? Well, come along. Bill, you'll get a kick out of it. Thanks.
We're gonna get Bill high as fuck.
Well, Mary won't be jealous.
Well, sure, none of the kids will be there. It's keen. Well, I don't know. I really shouldn't. Well, okay.
No cell phones. Look at him, bro. He got sucking into it. I can
That
already
was your
tell.
mistake. That was his
Yeah.
mistake. That was it.
You fucked up, bro.
Peer
You got
pressure.
Peer pressure. He
Peer
didn't even know
pressure.
it. He didn't even know it's coming.
Actually, not even peer pressure. There was like, you should come.
Yeah.
He's
They're like, yeah, your girlfriend won't be jealous. Well, fuck that bitch.
You're pulling my leg.
Yeah, that was it.
I feel like he's about to go crazy and just shoot up the place.
Yeah, Hot Fingers
Hot
Scadelli or
Finger-
whatever.
This is my
Pirelli.
final song.
Oh, get it, boy. Look at that. That's that high ass kick. You gonna hurt somebody. Oh, don't hurt him now. Shucking jive in this bitch.
Along with the drugs, these guys are groomers. These guys are they got just like school kids up in their shit.
That's exactly
You
what
know?
it feels like. Yeah.
Why do they like deal the drugs? Don't have a party full of kids at your
Yeah,
house.
but how else am I gonna sell the drugs in peace?
The fuck? Because like I know these are adult actors, but I'm guessing they're supposed to be portraying younger,
I think so.
at least
yeah.
at least college kids. You know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they're supposed to be portraying high school.
Hey. Hello.
You say so. All right with me.
She smells it. She's like,
All right, she's like, he don't
I
smoke,
don't
bro.
know. This one. I feel like he's gonna get us caught.
Yeah, she's like, I told you, I don't talk to anyone that doesn't smoke marijuana. Bill clearly does not smoke marijuana.
There's a new one in the bay.
Yeah, Bill Harper.
This dude's just having lunch.
Say, we haven't any more smoke. You better run over and get some.
Why do you have these kids in your house? Why are you just who are you?
They just have the spot. They got the drugs and they have the party spot for the kids to come do the drugs.
Why?
You've got a car, haven't you? Why, yeah, my sister. Mind giving me a lift? Why, sure, come on.
Why, sure, come on.
And he was never seen again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, this was a risky movie for the 50s, bro.
Right?
I can people go losing their shit over this. Like, this must have been like, whoa, you can't show that. This was probably pushing the boundary back then.
Well, here we are. Oh, thanks.
Oh, man, don't forget me.
Green smoke all over the place.
It was like a fucking heroin den. I mean, you know, with like strong enough like couch lock weed.
Yeah.
I have been in some scenarios where I was like, I looked around and everybody was just like, I was like lumped. I was like, this doesn't feel good.
Right.
Like,
I don't think this is what we want to do here.
now I feel like this is now it feels like drugs.
Right. Now
'Cause
I gotta go
everybody's just
somewhere. It's like, wait, was that weed or heroin? Like, what's happening now?
just, hopefully not, man. I mean, shit, you never know. I mean, that's why I love dispensaries now, because it's like you go to the store, you buy it, you know what it is. It's exactly
no
what it says,
question.
what it is. You
Yeah.
know, buying it on the street, you never know. Especially with Schedule 1, I'm like mixing pills with weed, and I was like, are people doing this? I was like, have I been? Dude, I hope not. like, like, what the fuck?
Try one of these.
Bill's never smoked the goofy gooey.
Everyone's doing it. It's
Yeah.
the bee's knees.
The sticky.
I mean, everybody just looks happy.
Oh, he got
Oh
that
shit,
part.
he got that purple sticky hickey.
Got that part. She's like, I thought you were cool, man. Or hers is pink. Okay.
Well, I suppose Mary won't mind.
Is his blue? Because he's new?
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, get me a cigarette before you go, will you?
You got a problem. It's like, all right, I'll give you one, but you got a problem, kid.
Is that a cigarette or a weed or rat? Cig of weed.
Oh shit, he looks like trouble.
I want to talk to you.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead. That's okay. What's the beef? Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that rotten gin. You're after the dough, aren't you?
Right for the dough, aren't you? I love this.
I'm just dope enough to draw the line selling hoppy kids.
Okay, I'm kind
Yeah.
of on Pete's side.
Yeah, I hear you, Pete.
Yeah, I'm kind of on
Like, you
Pete's
selling
side.
the babies? Like, you at the park? Or
Yeah,
you,
like
what are you-
how
what are you doing?
young are we going? Like, I mean, obviously teenagers are gonna do it, but
Yeah.
I see where. Okay, I mean, I see where Pete's coming from. He's trying to be an ethical drug dealer,
Right.
as am I in Schedule 1.
Good game.
Let's say.
Boys are not satisfied. I'm always glad to have them retire. Retire permanently.
Oh, shit. You gonna stop selling drugs, you gotta die.
Is that a fucking threat?
Target threat, bro.
I'm going to the cops. Next.
All right, I'm out of here.
You ever heard of L.A.
I
Noir?
only wish you had a couple of kids so
Damn.
I could. Yeah.
What?
Threaten them? Maybe sell them, get them addicted to drugs?
Yeah, so I could get them addicted to drugs.
It better have been only those two things as far as vengeance, I guess.
So I could just pow right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser.
Pow right in the kisser. All right.
Go, Jack.
Oh, now it's blue. All right, it
Be
is.
careful how you drive, or the first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Oh, man. You're about to get pulled over.
That was a good comeback to Red Hot, though.
It was.
Bro!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Bro!
This is what happens.
Bro!
Dog. I got weed in the car.
It's on the adult to not be the one driving, though. It's like, why are you... I got weed in the car.
Also, hold on. They're speeding. He's doing 45.
Look, dude, back then, I was like, what, dude?
Oh, my God. Hey.
A sign of the times.
Straight up. Look at this speedometer. That's like modern day speed limit.
Holy shit. Yeah, because, I mean, cars back then weren't, like, terribly fast, I guess. But, like, that means if people traveled forward into the time to today, from then, they'd see normal traffic as, like, holy
Like,
fuck.
what the fuck is this?
For them, it'd be like a hyper lane. Like a
Yeah,
hyper
it wouldn't even
speed-
make sense.
What's a highway? You gotta be fucking kidding
Right.
me. Like, you know fucking way. All right, let's do some GeoGuessr.
Ooh, wow, yeah.
Where are we? I see the palm tree, so I'm guessing somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like, this looks Florida to me.
I'm trying to see what the name of the building is back there, because we got a palm tree and then these trees over here don't look.
Something works. Probably just like a tire shop.
I'm still feeling kind of California-ish. I don't know if they
Cali.
tell us.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna tell us, but yeah, it's Cali or
The power lines make me think not Cali though.
yeah. I feel like it's more Florida.
Yeah, I could go there.
I feel Florida. He didn't stop it. Do you even think he noticed that he hit something?
The power of editing too.
I think they messed. Yeah, because like, dude, editing at this point was like clipping.
Yeah, you're cutting.
Like, you're
it.
manually. So like the way I think they messed with some of the frames to make it look faster.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And the guy's just like, it's like a Family Guy one frame fall with like the arm behind the back.
Oh fuck. Better run the stop. Oh god.
Bro just committed crime in broad daylight, dude. That's
Yeah.
so many witnesses. That's
Yeah.
so many.
Dog, we all saw
And
vehicular manslaughter.
that never happens in real life. I mean, it does sometimes, but usually people are like, ooh. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not gonna pick them up.
Oh, shit.
I guess they didn't have cell phones either. They can make a call right away.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just... been around lately. Anything wrong between you two? Why should there be anything wrong?
You lost him to the fucking weed den, dude. You on that couch lock right now.
Damn, I just realized the party house that the couple owns, that's just a trap house.
Yeah.
That's really it. Like,
A 50s modern trap.
that is it.
Yes, that's
Gentrified trap house.
there's something worrying you.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, for Pete's sake, don't start to cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jesus, man.
I'm innocent, I say. What are you
Jesus,
talking
man.
about?
You just started talking.
Right, you seem like you had a bad day, Jimmy. Get off my fucking case.
It kind of do be like this, though, when you're, like, trying to quit.
He's paranoid, bro. He's just full on paranoid. He's still high. And he ran a man to death. So,
Oh, yeah. Wait, that was him, right?
yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, Jimmy.
No,
Jimmy had
no.
the car. It was his sister's car.
Then who's the guy that stayed to smoke the joint?
I think that was Bill, who is Mary's boyfriend that she's worried about.
I don't. They just look so.
Yeah, they look like the same white dude.
They
Like,
look like the same. Like
just
all
a different wig every once in a while.
You government men have got to find some way to put an end to it.
I bet the drug dealer's wife was the girl he lost.
All right,
He lost her
like-
to the game.
Yeah.
But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union.
Damn.
Therefore, there is practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As
It's
a
just
result,
out
the
there.
government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education.
Oh, it's all right.
See,
What we were?
he's spitting.
He is. Everyone just needs to be educated about it, and that is it. That's the way to do it.
I'm surprised that they put that in the movie.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be like,
He's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the bad
Yeah.
guy. He's like, education.
Yeah. I bet
Whoa.
he's definitely selling to the kids at the school.
He's the one.
Yeah.
Anything until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Giggity.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something. Pulls out weed.
All right.
Just try it.
All right, do it. No, just try it. Take a puff.
Just try it. You seem real tense.
This is a marijuana cigarette.
Just fucking try it. It's okay. You spoke in here.
In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
Damn. So it wasn't
Oh.
real popular back then. It was about the cocaine back then, you
All
know.
these devoted to marijuana records.
Yeah, and guess what? It's probably just people just smoking weed, man.
Yeah, I wanna know.
You guys are real be like, this is so overwhelming. Then don't be overwhelmed. Just like, just
tried not being
focus on the
overwhelmed?
murders. Like focus on like the crime, the
could
actual
try
crime,
that.
dude. You know, it's just like, look at all these filing cabinets of like people smoking weed. It's like, yeah, so just.
If anything, it should just be like, yeah, a lot of people smoke weed.
Yeah, it's crazy. We have a lot of data for this. It's just like most of those is just like a kid on the corner. Well, hopefully not a kid, but you know what I mean. It's
some dude on the
low level crimes. I
you
guess.
gotta hope that like we'd want. Like,
Meanwhile,
we want less murderers on the streets.
meanwhile, this guy's gonna get loaded up on like 6 glasses of whiskey during his workday.
Oh, definitely.
And then drive
Yeah.
home talking about weed crimes.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Whiskey burp, grumble.
Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict.
Okay, the holdup ain't got nothing to do with the weed. That's just that's a crime. But
Yeah.
the weed didn't have anything to do with that.
The drugs, he killed his entire family with an axe.
He was high and axe murdered his entire family?
What was the drug? LSD
Like,
or like shrooms? Because it wasn't weed.
it couldn't have been.
It wouldn't be weed because you'd lose energy. Like even if you were like, I'm gonna kill my family with axe tonight. You smoke some weed and you're like, well,
You know, that's not too bad, really.
I don't know. Maybe
Everything they're doing is to
I'll
teach
sleep
me
on
towards a better future.
I'll sleep on it. Like you would not have the energy to be like, yeah, I'm still going through with this. Like, no, dude.
Well,
You
I mean,
chill
there
out.
were also smoking bullshit, so
That's true.
it was just a joint full of crushed stem. Actual.
That's true. That's why he's pissed. His dad brought him a fucking.
What the fuck is this? How am I?
Also, is he talking about the Amityville horror?
That's what it feels like, right?
Isn't that what that was?
What year was that?
I'm just thinking, like, politically, why did they want to suppress this so bad? And now I'm thinking it's like this is around the time of like progress. You know, we're not too far away from the civil rights movement and stuff. So like, a bunch of people were getting high, kids were getting high, and they were starting to question the authority around them and be like,
No,
"Oh,
yeah.
this is all bullshit, isn't it?"
They're
And
like,
they're no,
No.
stop the weed. They're starting to think for themselves. That's why.
Fight the drugs.
It's like we're on the cusp of progress, and then a lot of bad shit after that. It's
Right.
just it's like ups and downs. But I'm guessing that's why they were like, we got to stop this.
They got like a fight the flower
They're
campaign
cooking.
going.
They're starting to debate us. They're starting to see the
These
facade.
kids are cooking.
New ones every day.
I'd like to take these records if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll. Thank you.
Oh, he's a principal. Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
yeah,
were.
that's why he was at the parent teacher.
Oh, I thought you were like a politician, dude. Sit down, bro. Just fucking run the school. Damn.
Sit down, Bill.
Tell me wrong.
No one will ever be the wiser. Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
Whoa, dude, you put that down
Yeah,
way too
too-
slowly.
yeah, I like
Whoa, dude.
How do you on it?
Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Bill ain't been to school in weeks.
Yep, that's what happens.
Oh, fuck, Bill. All your
And you do
inhibitions.
whatever this is.
Yeah. Up. Starting to get naked.
So, no investigation for the man that got run over?
Nope.
Everybody saw
It
it.
seems not.
We all saw the license plate. It was going around that turn 20 miles at best.
It seems that everyone in this town smokes in the dark anyways, so like no one remembered the license plate.
Just nobody.
They're just like, oh, bummer, bro.
I guess that guy died anyways.
Yeah, he's dead, man.
Meanwhile.
All of our clothes are coming off. They're going to the bedroom.
Oh no, you have a
no.
girlfriend. Don't do it, Bill.
You're a high floozy.
That guy's been in that chair since the first
Yo,
party.
cook
Like,
the
you're-
reefer.
You're being a floozy. I think
He
it's-
fell for it. Okay. The maniacal laughing.
Yeah.
Bill's a virgin.
Bill, what's going on? You're laughing real weird. Yeah, the maniacal laughing would be a turnoff, but I mean, you know, if we're this far in, I guess we'll just
Right.
kind of ride it out. Although at some point I'd be like, you know what?
Right? I'm like, all right, well.
Hang on, I'll be right back. he just full,
Yeah, just dead all of a
just
sudden.
full body weight.
He's high as shit.
He's like, Bill, this is not what I meant when I said you be on top.
Is this Jimmy?
I don't know. I think. I don't know, man. They all look the same. They
do.
all look the same.
Fuck around. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's getting a Jonesin.
Uh-oh.
He can't help himself. He's still playing two-handed with one hand.
That's kind of skills.
Oh,
Oh shit, it's the fuzz.
it's gotta be.
Good morning, Miss Whitman, the police department.
Oh shit.
Morning.
Your vehicle was authorized in a hit and run. Yep, uh-oh.
Oh shit.
We're checking all numbers like it. Yours is one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
That was the day before Mother's birthday.
That's all we need. Lobotomize her. You're coming with us, miss.
Right. Don't
You
fight
ever-
it.
You ever seen Changeling
No.
with Angelina Jolie?
Nope.
It's a fantastic movie.
I know I've heard that about.
It's
the movie
a
and her, yeah.
great movie. It's a period piece about this real case, about this lady's child goes missing. And at this point, it's set in L.A., At
It's
this,
the thing that comes back. She's like, "That's not my kid."
yeah, they bring it.
I
they
think
br-
I did see
They bring
this.
the wrong kid back and gaslight her
Yes.
into believing that it is her
Dude,
kid, and the whole
yeah.
time like she's not, and they like put her in like a mental institution.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking crazy movie. It's a really good movie,
Yeah,
but yeah.
I did see that.
So again, it wasn't a good time for women or anyone of color.
yeah,
but
but the country was thriving.
the economic principle, we need to bring it back. The economic principle, we need to bring
Let's
it back.
do it for everybody.
I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Hell yeah, good lie.
Was the person killed?
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
You got a point there. So they're like, okay, just don't do it again.
Right.
And fucking
Just in case.
and done.
Right. Check off my day. She definitely knows.
Jimmy,
Did you hit someone
did
with
you
my car?
fucking kill somebody?
Did you almost kill a dude, bro?
Also, that other guy in the car, he wasn't really freaking out either. He was just like in the kitchen being like,
Bro, he's the
where's
drug dealer.
Where's the pepper? Like he was like, yeah, we hit a guy. Like I'd be freaking, if
Yeah.
I was an adult. Why are you still having parties in your house, bro? You gotta go quiet after that.
He knows. He's gonna be like, I had nothing to do with that. It's not my car.
I don't think either of them noticed they hit a guy. Because
I don't
like,
either.
bro, you'd have to lay low after that. You'd have to like skip towns.
Either that or, privilege. He's like, I'm white. I'm not fucking worried about that shit.
True.
It's not my car.
True.
I sold the drugs.
Come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, he's busy smashing in the back.
I think he went out to take ambulance home. He'll be right back.
Did the party end now?
The new kid just came.
Bro, this guy's perpetually eating. he
Yeah,
just,
that's it. Is he getting more food?
he just goes to the fridge to the table.
All that gal Ralph's gone overboard for.
It's funny, we've never been able to get her up here before.
Would you?
Okay?
Thanks. Are you
She
sure
didn't even
Jimmy'll be
ask.
back soon?
She didn't even ask
See?
what it is.
See? She would have been down.
Yeah, she didn't even
Unless,
ask what it was.
unless she's assuming like it's a cigarette.
I think she's assuming it's a
so
cigarette.
fuck it, you dumbass Jimmy.
couldn't even smell
or
it.
Bill. Bill
I don't know
is
which
the
one
one
it
she was
is.
dating.
Jimmy's her.
Why didn't you
yeah.
bring your girl to the party?
Oh, yeah, because Jimmy's her brother and brother had the car.
Honestly, Mary, you could do better.
Oh, no, he's going to catch his girlfriend out here making out.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's the matter? Am I an orphan?
What does that mean?
Got a
Whoa! How does that term come out to give me more?
Yeah, what? What?
Is it that
What-
movie, The Police?
Oliver Twist?
Oh, yeah. Like,
I guess. Yeah.
book or whatever.
That makes the most sense.
what am I, an orphan?
I'm gonna-
Damn.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Jeez, lady.
What am I, an orphan? What the fuck?
You, Mary.
Yo, that's a little.
Mary, give me that.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Well,
Whoa.
no, see, now
See,
this is
That's not what marijuana is.
okay. This is a crime now.
Yeah. Have we gotten this character's name? What's this dude's name?
I keep calling him Jude Law.
He's Dude Law.
Dude Law. Bro, you can't hear that? How
Hi.
soundproof are these walls?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everything's over. No.
You should be able to hear them by now.
Oh god.
I'm way too high for this shit right now. What the fuck? This is when the edibles hit.
Definitely. And like, dude, save this woman.
This is an anti-weed propaganda film, but this really is an anti-predator thing because it's
Yeah,
like
it's mixing in
you're
there, right?
Well, not just with the scene that's happening right now, but the two adults that are just having kid parties in their house
Yeah.
to sell them drugs.
Groomers.
That's the real message.
That's
Is
the
like
problem.
watch out for stranger dangers. I feel like that's a bigger problem than the weed right now.
Yeah, man. Who just goes over to someone's random house like that?
Whoa, yeah, that was
Punching,
good. That was a
clattering.
solid punch, dude.
It was.
That was kind of a solid punch. This is what happens. Whoa,
The backside
whoa,
of
dude.
it? Oh my gosh, who gets shot?
I love there's no music. It's just silent.
Right? Mary got shot.
The fuck is the trajectory of that bullet?
It's like, did it just hit her shoulder blade? Like what?
No,
Did
it was in the middle. Okay, they're on the ground. They shot this way, but she's on the couch, and the bullet hole, so it would have to
on her back?
ricochet, and then hit her.
Unless it's supposed to have gone through her chest and out the other end.
You know how sometimes they make memes today where they take out all the sound effects and they add the ones in to make it awkward?
Yeah.
That's exactly what there's no sound. It's just awkward. There's no one screamed. Mary didn't scream. It was just a straight kill shot to the heart.
Murked and she was
What
dead.
was the trajectory of this bullet?
Yeah, let's see.
This is weirder than the JFK
One, I'm going to hold it.
conspiracy. But she's like, I'm too high for this shit.
Right? It shot the ground.
Right? Hey, look at where the bullet hole is. It's in the middle of her back. What?
And she's at a higher angle than me.
Yeah. Like, what?
That bullet went like this.
So, again, what does the weed have to do with this?
Yeah, like...
You know? It's like, this is basically what you're saying is like weed turns people into sexual predators?
The violent drug
Because nobody else is doing that. That was just a Ralph thing.
Yeah, Ralph's kind of weird.
I think this is just... this has nothing to do with the weed. Like, what does the weed have to do with this?
Oh, boy.
Why would they go down this road? They should have shown, like, actual addiction symptoms or, like, people, like, losing their money and shit.
Yeah, because Ralph has a coke habit. I don't know if they're going to show it, but he definitely does coke.
Yeah, he's doing other drugs. There's something else in those joints.
Pause. For a beat. Stand. Deliver line.
She's dead.
Serves you right, you weird adult having fucking college kids in your fucking house
Get me some
every
water.
single day. And
Every
how many sandwiches do
Get
you
out
eat?
here and forget your rubber in here today. I'll handle this. I'll get going.
You weren't here today at all, see?
We got to call the wolf.
Gonna
Bro,
clean
you are
off my-
cosplaying a way bigger drug dealer for selling some weed. What did you do? I can't believe you did that.
He's so high he has no idea that he didn't do it.
I would be like, bullshit, dude, you did this. I remember fighting you.
What happened? You killed her.
He's like, please believe it, please believe
Right,
it, please
gaslit
believe it, please
immediately.
believe it, please believe it.
If not, we're going to choke him out.
We gotta
After I sprang,
fucking
you call
go.
the cops. And this is your story. Remember, these two kids came up here for a couple of beers.
That's a bad start.
The shot.
That's a bad start.
Yeah, it is.
That's what you found. Just stick to that story.
You're going to jail too.
Duh.
He's dipping and he's like, just tell them you committed a crime.
Say this.
Tell them you brought 2 kids up to your apartment for beers. Start the story with that.
Maybe it's a time where maybe beer's not so heavily outlawed.
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, shit was more relaxed then, I guess, yeah. This must have been right after Prohibition, right? Prohibition was like earlier than
Maybe
the 50s,
before they
right?
even had to do it, yeah, because this was the 30s. I think it said it's supposed to be 38, something like that.
Oh, okay. So then
32,
it's right
33.
around. So then it's right around that time. Then.
Yeah.
So if it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be like, "You did what? You had 2 kids come up to your apartment?"
Mary, speak to me. Mary.
Poor Mary, dude. She
Yeah.
got the worst end of the
Straight
stick.
up, bro. This is her first time there.
Got assaulted and then killed.
I was just talking to a friend of mine, a car sergeant on the homicide squad.
This guy's diabolical.
The guy you hit that day died.
Oh shit.
Nobody will ever know you were driving that car. Just as long as you keep your mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment. Why, sure, Jack, sure. Okay.
By the way, you may or may not get some bad news later.
Harper marijuana slaying trial begins.
What do you mean marijuana slaying trial?
Yeah.
What did the weed have to do with it? It had nothing. Nothing to do with it.
There was marijuana in her
A
system.
guy assaulted a girl, a guy fought that guy, and then the weird adult who owns the apartment assaulted the kids.
Right.
They shouldn't have been there in the first place. They keep calling them kids, so I'm guessing they're trying
Yeah.
to... I think they're supposed to be portraying like high school.
They're youth. I
Yeah.
still want to say even like around this time they're still calling college kids just because. Yeah, I'm hoping that they're college kids.
Yeah. Nice shot. A little frame within a frame.
All right.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside High School,
He's so stoked to be a part of this.
I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet. This, I understand, could be attributed to the use of marijuana.
Marijuana.
It causes errors in time and space.
He's not wrong about that one.
Yeah.
He's not wrong about that one.
Yeah.
But not to that degree.
I mean, who gets high to go play tennis?
You're not gonna get fucking amnesia. You're not gonna forget that you fought a dude and then a gun went off and somebody died. You're not gonna forget that.
Yeah, depth perception, maybe.
Yeah, depth perception, maybe a little dizziness, maybe like, how long has it been? 5 minutes? Oh shit, I thought it's been like an hour.
Right?
That kind of thing.
All the time.
This motherfucker.
We are proud to.
So he just gets away with it?
Yep. She's dead. Who's gonna tell?
This fucking.
He's just a kid. Can't hang.
Shut up, shut up!
The Reefer's not helping anymore.
They've got us hidden out, haven't they? The cops can't find us.
Jack, I want to get out of this.
He's gonna get the Reefer Madness, Jack.
We gotta keep him gagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph's gonna talk.
What are we gonna do about that Wiley guy?
Still jittery, huh?
I got a hunch that he's due to crack when that Harper verdict comes in.
You mean you think we'd all be better off if he never heard the verdict?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What are you waiting for?
Damn.
You ever seen the movie Alpha Dog?
Yeah, dude. Alpha Dogs, man.
Bro,
Fucking
that's
good
a
one.
crazy movie.
That one is wild.
Yeah.
Deeply sad. Expected tonight.
Yeah, that was a fast trial.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mary Lane is dead. The evidence you've heard of this trial.
He definitely practiced that this morning.
Yeah.
He's like, Mary Lane is dead.
He said 2 hands, 2 hands.
He
said, "No, let me try one
You
hand."
needed to let that moment. He didn't wait enough.
No, he didn't.
He got nervous and moved on. No one gives a shit except this guy. He's like sincerely like, no, this is...
Yeah, dude on the left is asleep.
Yeah. This guy is a true crime fanatic. He's like, no, I love this. I love
Right,
this.
this is my shit.
Can I jury for other cases? Have you been called to jury trial?
No.
I've never really,
It's to the point where I'm thinking it's a
kinda
rumor.
offended.
Like,
I'm a little bit offended at this
Yeah.
point. You know, it's like, bro, come on, man.
people talk about jury duty, like,
I hope I get called in for like a really serious one where you have to like stay in a hotel and they take your phone away
Oh,
and
man.
you can't watch the news. Like
That'd be sick.
dude, I want to be like New Girl. You know,
I never saw that episode. I'll never. That'd be fucking clown on
no,
that.
there's this whole arc where like I think she was working on a movie or something, so they explained it away by her being part of like this crazy jury trial. But yeah, that'd be I'm kind of offended at this point. It's like, do you guys have me in your records? Like,
Yeah.
like what's up, dude?
Am I real?
Can I volunteer? Like what's up? Like,
Just want to do it.
I want to be in jury duty so bad.
I have own admission. He pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely.
You admit to it, you dumbass.
Goofy.
You dumb fuck.
William Harper was sane when he visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred.
I mean, that's a solid. I mean, yeah, you know, if without a witness, you look crazy.
You've all heard what went on that.
You're going to jail. He's like, you're going to jail for life, dude.
Hell
Just
yeah.
prepare for it. Just prepare.
In a tawdry love affair,
That's what happens.
Mary Lane was in the way.
That's what happens, man.
She had found him out.
Got caught cheating and you murdered her, didn't you?
So once again,
Dog.
what does the weed have to do with it?
Yeah, not even. Like, this
What
is an
does the-
amazing trial right now.
Yeah, why wasn't the whole movie just about this? Like,
I'm captivated.
We got here too late.
Yeah.
This should have been the whole thing.
I was expecting more Reefer Madness.
Aw,
This
man.
is just...
we could edit with a little bit of re-editing, dude. This could be a really good movie.
This could be a really good movie.
Actually, this is basically the night of.
If we cut out every scene where it's just them smoking and making a funny face,
Yeah.
this is a really impressive
This
movie.
is kind of like the night of. Like, he gets really high, a girl dies, he wakes up, he has no recollection of it. They
Yeah,
through,
figure it
They
out.
go through a whole trial. This is essentially the night of.
Dude.
I do not believe I have to plead or even demand a verdict of guilty.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be a hard one to argue without further evidence.
He has no evidence. Yeah, they've got nothing against her either.
Is this going to be one of those where, like, right at the end, he's like, wait, the witness is here.
All right, she's like, I had sex with him and I saw exactly what happened.
11 for conviction, 1 for acquittal.
Damn, okay, that's a homie. Yeah, he's a true crime fan. He's like,
Right.
that bullet trajectory just doesn't make sense.
He admitted it himself.
I mean, if they got him to admit, then that's kind of GG, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
wow, artsy.
Yeah.
A little double exposure there. All right,
All
editor.
right.
We gotta make an example before boys like that contaminate all of our children.
Damn, we got to hang him.
Why wouldn't they be after the people? Like, I know the people that own the apartment, they're in hiding right now, but like the cops are looking for them, right? Because like
Nope.
the crime happened at a place that this kid doesn't live at. They'd be like, who owns this place? Oh,
But yeah, so
oh,
if
they're
they,
gone. We should probably find
They
them.
weren't though, because her story was just it's only May's apartment. It's not even old.
Oh,
dude's
I forgot
spot,
she did talk to them.
right.
But still,
She was like,
it's
I invited him up for some beers. I
um,
went in the kitchen. I heard a gunshot, and this is what I saw.
Then if I was the defense attorney, I'd be like, why the fuck was she hosting this? Like she should be here.
Yeah, really,
Boy,
she should definitely be.
He got
here.
a public defender that just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, the public defender buys his weed from May.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry,
100%.
I got you. Don't worry. You're fucked.
You going to jail, boy?
You're fucked.
ultimately cooked.
You dumbass.
Take sunscreen.
You had a
'cause
girl
you
who smokes weed. She would have totally been down. You just never brought her to
didn't
the party.
even think about it.
Idiot.
Now you're smushing older ladies.
Dumb.
You find the defendant guilty. Is charged.
Damn.
Don't act surprised. You fucking confessed.
Right? I told them I killed her, and now they know I killed her.
Boy, you guys did not do enough detective work. Like it was like pretty obvious what did or didn't happen.
But also, he doesn't know what happened because he thinks he blacked out, whereas he kind of got knocked out and woke up standing with the gun in his hand.
Oh shit, his reefers.
What do you want?
Yep, he's going mad.
Bring me some reefers.
Bring me some reefers.
Bring me some reefers.
They're going to hang him. Blanche, they're going to hang him.
Oh, come on. Get a hold of yourself.
I mean, I guess he's feeling remorseful, so that's good.
I want to get out of here.
They'll pick you up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want to see Jack.
Fucking waited.
Say something for you?
Yeah, that's it. Play something.
All right.
He's hated everything you've played so far. Like, why was that? Okay.
Have you ever heard Flight of the Bumblebee?
Oh God.
Is he about to jizz,
It
dude?
feels like he's about to jizz in his pants.
He's nutting.
Yep.
I mean, when the music hits, you feel no pain.
Yeah, that's true. Exact opposite of pain, amen.
Bro, put that
No,
out.
finish it.
You can put fucking cherry burns on my carpet?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Who does that?
Looks like you're gonna have to go down to the station and confess, bro. It's eating you up. You can't live the rest of your life with this guilt. You're not cold like this guy.
I know what you want. You want to kill me.
What? Oh.
You're
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, he's right. He's 100%
Take it
right.
easy. I just want to talk to you.
What a twist!
The plot, it thickens. Oh God. Is she
laughing?
because she's high?
It's like laugh crying. Oh, yeah.
It's the weed. Is it the Reefer Madness?
It's so fun. Oh, yeah. There it is.
That's what happens. Someone gets bludgeoned to death in front of you.
With what? Like a fly swatter? Where did he hit him with?
Right?
He hit him with like a thin stick.
Yes? Apartment 32.
That's not the whole address.
Yeah, apartment 32.
Apartment 32, where?
Just in the.
don't-
You'll figure it
They
out.
don't have GPS. They can't. We can't triangulate phone calls yet.
This is the only 32.
Apartment 32. Just check every building.
All of them.
Check every
You'll
building.
find it out.
Please hurry. What did he hit?
What is that?
Oh, it's like maybe a fireplace poker thing.
When did he get that?
That's a sick piano.
is.
Hey, get over here.
You're right. Why I oughta.
The jig is up. Ralph don't care.
No, Ralph high as hell.
Hey, you know what? At least he took out the drug dealer. He took out the trash.
All right.
He closed the door. He's like, all right, where's the
All right,
weed?
where's the weed?
Where's
All
the
right.
weed?
I need some of them reefers.
I've heard about this place.
And there's money around here.
I was coming up here after work to pick up anyways. Justin, Jimmy's innocent. He didn't do it.
All right. Riding out on the war against drugs.
Bro, guys, we solved the crime. Like,
Oh, man.
this is what should have happened before.
They're finding all the other drug dealers.
Yeah. It's just so unnecessary. We've just always been wasting money on this shit, haven't we?
You're not using the axe right. Yes, sir.
Very daintily. I'm pretty sure that was drywall.
Right, it's like, well, we'll have one shot for this. So.
If we can gain some measure of leniency for my client, she's prepared to enter a plea of guilty and, in addition, turn state's evidence in the case of William Harper.
I regret that this court is not prepared to bargain with justice.
I'll tell anyway. I was there.
Whoa! That's your only bargaining chip. Just
Yeah,
hang
what are
on.
you doing? Hold on.
This is a negotiation. Of course he's gonna say that. Just hang on a second. Later.
Her lawyer's not happy.
Yeah, he's like, well,
What the fuck, Mary?
all right, whatever. I'm a public.
Yeah, you're going to jail,
I'm a
bitch.
public defender. I don't give a shit.
It wasn't Bill. It was Jack. Jack Harris.
I don't know if this is admissible now since it wasn't like under oath. Yeah, I don't know if this is like you can just do this because like the judge is right there now. It's a conflict of interest. He's gonna have to recuse himself.
All right.
But I started to fight. But it was Jack who had the gun. He was going to hit Bill over the head with it to make him stop. And then the gun went
On the floor, but somehow she was shot in the middle of her back. We're
Right.
still trying to figure that one out.
before he knew Mary was dead.
Poor Mary shows up one time to the trap house, killed within 5
What happened to
minutes.
drugs?
After Jack saw the where he was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand.
She's gonna say all this, and the judge is like, okay, well, none of that is admissible.
All right, you're going to jail.
Sorry.
Officer, take her away.
Lobotomize her.
All right, she's a witch. Burn her.
Plead guilty to a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper.
Yes, I'm guilty. I am.
Well, I mean, you're not. You didn't. I mean,
didn't
you're,
kill him.
you're guilty of, like, not saying shit, sure.
Damn, she might have just saved Bill.
I mean, she did, I think.
In the interest of justice, I shall direct the verdict of not guilty. Sign here, please.
Read that shit.
Yeah, read what you're signing. Read what you're signing. Lawyer's like, whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Right. He's like, someone pay me.
It's dumbass client.
She's already saying shit she shouldn't be.
Yeah, he's like, I got my paycheck, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, she can go to hell for all I care. Did she see the light? What is it?
And at the end of it all, a woman gets in trouble for all of it. For all the terrible things that these men did, we're gonna blame it on the woman.
Yeah, we're gonna kill a lady first in the
Yeah,
trap
we're just
house.
gonna the woman takes the heat for all of it.
Damn.
Lobotomize her. Take her to the lobotomy chamber.
Wait, we don't get to see them get Jack? We have to see them get...
Oh, no.
No way.
No.
No way.
No.
No way.
Yo! Yo! No!
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the
Some in the hearing say, what I hope will be the fact.
I'm pretty sure what she said is definitely inadmissible now because
Oh my God.
now it's hearsay. And the judge is in a conflict of interest. The witness is dead. Her testimony is hearsay.
It's null and void.
Paperwork may have been signed. There's no way that's admissible. You have to recuse yourself. He can't just be like, yeah, I'm changing my mind. It's not guilty now. Bruh.
Look at the
It's
body.
not that serious. Yeah, he just...
That's a doll.
Yeah. It's like, guys, we could have reset the shot. Like, the actress could have just laid down.
It's a cut. Like, we could have just, she could have got down there. Just wait.
She wasn't available that day.
Yeah.
Or they really did just push her. Like,
Yeah.
we needed to be real.
He's got the marijuana eyes, see?
He's cuffed to 2 people.
Your Honor, it is recommended, Your Honor, that the defendant be placed in an institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life.
Bruh.
Damn.
He's just a little high. Just let him chill out for a second.
Give him a pizza.
Yeah.
I see no reason why the request should not be granted.
That happened right here, to your neighbor. It is not too much to say that in your hands lies the possibility of averting...
We've just been listening to his story this whole time.
He's been, bro, the most boring PTO. Like,
He's a
bro,
fucking cooking in his
shut
head.
up, dude.
Shut the
Been
fuck
talking
up.
for like an hour, bro. Like,
Jesus, Malcolm.
he's a principal that wanted to be a writer.
Definitely never made it.
He's just like, bro, you're still talking.
I'm
Just,
still writing my book, you
just
see?
give me the paperwork. Fuck.
Because it is only through knowledge that we can safely protect. Failing this, the next tragedy may be that of your daughter, or your son, or your,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
or your.
Oh shit.
Tell your children! Oh, ba, 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 ba. That was incredible, dude. Better movie than I thought. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even cap. That shit was better than I thought it was gonna be. It almost even made sense in some parts. It was like, oh wow, tragedy.
Ultimately having nothing to do with weed, really.
No. Yeah, man, man's had other stuff in his weed.
I wonder if this is the full version, because there's like a scene that I remember, unless I'm thinking from a different propaganda thing, but it was like the scene of like these, it was black and white like this also. It was these kids getting high and then they break a bottle and then they start like chewing on the glass.
Different movie.
Like I
never
thought
seen
it
that.
was gonna be in this one, but I guess not. But like that's how crazy the propaganda was. It's like you might start chewing on a broken bottle because you're that dumb. Because weed
That's
makes
what
you
happens.
that dumb.
Weed'll do it to you.
Oh man, what
Well,
what a romp!
Yeah, that was
What a
good one.
romp!
That was fun. Man, I might watch it again in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it became a cult classic for the opposite reason that they had
Yeah.
intended.
It started making
I'm
sense.
telling you,
like-
bro. Like the people must have seen the scene where they're showing like how people hide shit. They're like, "Oh, I never thought about that."
Yeah, whoa, that's clever.
Well, that's tight, dude. Like
Because legit, if I could pop the face of my watch off and there just be like a little
this
some
only
button that I could
gives.
just tap into a joint.
If this was meant for kids, like for or like to like educate kids or whatever, this is the opposite education because this is the education of like don't do it.
Yeah.
But like the more you tell them no, they're gonna.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
like the first half of this is like this is how you do it.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
This is how you get away with it. This is how they've been getting away with it.
yeah, like the first half of it was like Discovery Channel, how do they do it?
yeah, like how it's made.
The weed is collected into the dispenser.
This little grind, that little hand grinder was kind of cold
Bro,
too. Like,
I am gonna immediately try to eBay one of those.
yeah, ahead of its time.
Like straight up. Wow. Well, guys, that was Reefer Madness.
Man,
Let us know what you thought in the comments. Have you seen this before, or was this your first time enjoying it with us as well? And we're also going to be playing some Schedule 1 soon. Stay tuned for some Schedule 1 content. Look out for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
bye.
See you.